In Orlean Palace, every noble learned to smile before learning to speak the truth. Talia Vey served there with needle, wax, and silence. Her seams were said to outlast grief.
Mistress Vey, I need gowns that can keep a court from tearing itself apart.
A gown may flatter a lie, your majesty, but it cannot carry one for long.
It can, if you sew with my thread. One secret in silk, one voice held safe and still.
If I do this, my brother leaves the palace debt behind him tonight.
Sew faithfully, and he will be gone before dawn with silver in his purse.
Talia tied the first knot, and the curse entered the palace as neatly as a hem. The first gown crossed the great hall on Duchess Aveline, shining like wine under 100 candles.
Mistress Talia, I washed that hem myself. There is writing under the silk.
Before Talia could answer, Myra's words failed her. The room did not notice. The gown did.
The bridge toll was sold twice. The widow's coin paid for velvet.
Your majesty, the dress is speaking what I was told to bury.
Cloth settles, candles hiss, courtiers hear guilt because they carry it.
Talia looked back at Myra's frightened silence and understood the bargain had never been with cloth. By midnight, 3 more hems had begun to murmur, and 3 more servants had nothing left to say. The next morning brought a wedding, bright with bells, sugar pears, and new silk.
Cadiz bought their debts with the winter grain. The bride wears every signature.
A nervous chapel makes a nervous country. Smile, Mistress Vey.
Talia, the pantry boys are writing questions on flour sacks. Myra is not the only one.
Then every secret I sew steals from someone poorer than the person who ordered it.
Unpick the stitch, and the voice returns. But the truth will seek the nearest crowd.
So the palace can have silence or shame, but never innocence.
At the wedding feast, smiles held. Under the tables, servants passed chalk and slate from hand to hand. By the 3rd day, the curse reached the hall of petitions, where truth was meant to stand upright.
The page was found near the jewel cabinet. Let the absence of protest instruct us.
The page opened his mouth to answer, but no sound crossed the hall. Talia saw gold thread on the judge's sleeve.
That sleeve holds the page's answer. The robe is wearing his defense.
The signet was hidden in the steward's ledger. The page carried only fear.
Enough. A kingdom cannot be governed by murmuring sleeves and frightened servants. You will sew my coronation gown tonight. It will keep every voice in this palace loyal.
Talia bowed because refusal would cage Noel beside her, but inside the bow she began to choose. That night the sewing room burned with lamps, as if light could hold back what Talia had made.
If the queen wanted peace, why hide the names in the linings? Peace does not need a ledger.
Behind each noble crest Talia found a servant's name, a witness's name, a name too small for history.
I thought I was sewing scandals away. I was stitching people out of the room.
Cut the master knot, and all borrowed voices fly home. The cutter keeps the last silence.
No, we find another way. You do not pay for their sins with your voice.
If I leave the knot whole, the queen will make every honest person a decoration.
So she sewed the coronation gown to obey in shape and betray in seam. At noon, the throne hall blazed with mirrors and trumpets, bright enough for no one to admit fear.
You see, Mistress Vey, order only looks cruel to those protected by it.
Then let order stand in daylight and answer for its stitches.
The queen stepped into the gown. Hidden seams loosened like doors opening along the silk.
Winter grain was locked from the poor. The trial was bent. The bride's house was bought.
Voices returned in gasps, then names. Myra spoke first, and the hall remembered she had always been there.
I saw the ledger, my queen. I saw every name hidden under silk.
Talia, stop the hymn. Leave me one silence, and I will leave you your brother.
Do not choose me over everyone. I would hear the truth even if it breaks our luck.
The master knot hung inside the queen's gown, smaller than a tear and heavier than a crown.
Last warning, seamstress. Truth will not thank you. It will only be free.
I did not become a seamstress to make absence look beautiful.
She cut once, the thread gave way without a cry, and the hall filled with everyone else's breath.
The crown was mended with stolen quiet. The queen knew every name.
I held the kingdom together because no one else would bear its ugliness.
Talia tried to answer. Her lips formed the shape of mercy, but no voice came with it.
Talia, I hear them. I hear everyone. I will speak beside you now.
No guard moved. No noble laughed. Shame had entered the hall, and it knew where to sit. Months later, Orlane still held banquets, weddings and trials. But plain cloth became fashionable among the honest. Maira testified in her own voice. Noel carried petitions instead of royal commands. The queen kept no crown. Talia opened a mending room beyond the palace wall, where people brought torn hems and harder things.
They asked for you at the hall today. I told them your stitches still know how to answer.
Talia smiled and wrote, "Not every answer needs a voice." Then she threaded a needle with plain brown cotton.
Would you choose it again, silent one, if the needle were clean in your hand?
Talia did not answer aloud. She folded a plain gown and left one golden stitch inside the hem.
Only when someone lies, little hem, only then.
From then on, every feast in Orlane left one chair for shame, and every honest dress was allowed to rustle.